Hello, welcome to another day of the Money Mindset Challenge. So, in this day's challenge, I want you to begin to think about your beliefs around money, like the negative beliefs that you have around money, and asking yourself where you got those beliefs from. Because I will say that in dealing with people's, trying to help people change, what we need to remember that who we are is rooted in the messages that we got from our caretakers, right? And so you just have continued in your beliefs or the way that you do things just in having watched people. But I want you to think about, the way that your parents or grandparents navigated money was a consequence of the time of which in which they lived in, right? And so if your parents, grandparents grew up during the Great Depression or during World War I or World War II or Vietnam or whatever it was at the time, stock market crash, 2008, whatever it was, they learned how to cope with the conditions of that time. And so because of the conditions of that time, they adapted, right? And so your job is to look at your conditions of your time. You as a 40 some odd year old, mother of four who is, working two jobs, whatever it is, or is a stay at home mom, whatever it is, what are your current conditions? And asking yourself, do the conditions of my parents and my grandparents and the way that they were raised, do those things align with my current situation? And I think it is important for you to try to begin to tease out what your beliefs are and what you want them to be versus what was handed down to you just by nature of observation, right? I don't think that many parents sit down with their kids and are like, here are my values and my beliefs around money. You just kind of saw it, right? And if you grew up in my time, we just kind of didn't talk about it, right? I just observed. I did watch a lot. And I got a lot of messaging via, if you want this thing, you have to work for it. Those were the messages, right? And so I want you to take some time to think about what was the messaging that you got around money, right? Is it shameful we don't talk about it? Just developing insight and awareness, and then understanding that those messages came from the time that your parents and your grandparents were growing up in. And so it is your job now to tease out and to break away from that messaging. But it starts with awareness. So that's your task for today. Just thinking, right? Just thinking. And let me know what you come up with. I'll see you.